Hey guys, welcome into tonight's live. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Let you guys get in here, get settled in. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully you guys are having a great start to your week or start to your week. I was thinking it was Wednesday for some reason. Oh, that's not good. I would have missed a lot of things if it was Wednesday. But it is Tuesday, the 24th, and today, for some reason, I thought there was a bunch of stuff that was supposed to be going on in true crime, and there was. Like, I thought Brian Kohlberger had his hearing and everything today, so I'm a little backwards today. But if you're new to the channel, my name is Tanya or TitaniumBuilt. It's good to meet you. Thanks for joining us for tonight's live. We're going to cover Sarah Boone, so should be a good show. Hey Cheryl, hey Catherine, welcome in, Ladybug. Hey Panda. You're on time, yeah. And I'm not on time. How about that? I had to eat. I was so hungry. I was so hungry. And then I had to brush my teeth really fast. So we're here now. Hey Faith. And we are earlier than our 9:35 usually. That's what I usually come on. And then I went to like 9:15 and then we went to like 8:15. So we'll see how it goes. Hey Mary Beth, how are you doing? Welcome in everybody. It's good to see you guys. Hey, Peaky. Number 13, PJ Second Chance. Welcome in. Hey, Sirius. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm just going to go down to the bottom. I'm not very good at, like, sometimes I skip names and I don't mean to. Hey, Aries. Welcome in, Aries. It's good to see you. Hey, Rocco. Well, there you go. True crime junk. That's all we do is true crime over here. We have been covering the Sarah Boone trial. Well, it's about to be going to trial in October, but that's the case that we've been covering. We cover a lot of cases, but that's the case that we're going to cover tonight. I actually found some stuff about Sarah Boone, so I thought I would share it with you all. You know, why not share the love? So today, I didn't realize that she had a motion hearing today. So she had a motion hearing this morning or this afternoon with her old attorneys there. They want to be paid. So they want to be paid for the work that they put in as her, I think it was like 7th, 8th, 9th, 8th, 9th, 10th of lawyers. And I'm going to read over an article, so it'll tell you exactly, but they want to be paid for what they did. And I understand that, you know. But they went through what it was like to work with her. They went through how much hours they put in. They put in the work that they put in and how much they thought they were like owed. The audio was terrible today in the courtroom. I don't know if you guys watched it, but there was like, I think the last time when the guy was on the Zoom, it was bad too, but it was just really bad mic issues. So I won't put you guys through that and make you guys listen to the hearing. It's only like 15 minutes long, but it's just like the volume isn't very good or the sound's not very good. So I'll just read over an article for you and I'll let you know exactly what happened today in court. Because I feel like that'd be better. But Sarah Boone is going to be going on trial. She is going to be going on trial the first week of October. So, I mean, the judge is saying, I mean, you know, you absolutely, we will start trial. So, hey, Mr. Rosebud. Hey, Linda. Hey, Mike. Everybody's kind of coming in. Welcome in, everybody. You don't want to go to Missouri? What's in Missouri? What happened in Missouri? Oh, okay. I'm like going back up. I was like, what? Oh, I saw that. I saw something about that. That kind of stuff breaks my heart. Yeah. I mean, really, our judicial system isn't perfect by any means, but from what I'm hearing, they made a fatal mistake today. But where they're not going to make a fatal mistake, hopefully, is Florida with Sarah Boone, because this lady needs to just be she just needs to sit in jail, in prison, I mean, and serve her time. I mean, she's in a jail right now, going on this will be her 5th year. When we hit 2025 February, that's going to be year number 5 that she will be in jail waiting to go to trial. She's had 9 or 10 attorneys. I mean, it's time. It's time to go. It's time to go to jail. It's time to go on trial. I think we all know that you did it because you kind of recorded it and then you told them, the cops, you did it. So, I mean, it's not like, hey, Stevie Moon. Hey, DM. So, Sarah Boone's 6th, 7th, and 8th attorney appeared before a judge and described the difficult conditions they endured as they asked to be paid for their work. Well, yeah, they want to be paid, and they want to be paid a lot. I mean, I don't know how much public defenders usually get, but I mean, this is a pretty big stack of money, 15,000. I mean, each. So it says, like Charles Dickens' spirits that came to haunt Scrooge in A Christmas Carol, Frank Bankowitz, Winston Hobson, and Patricia Cashman all told a judge about the extreme amount of work they did, describing it as taxing every fiber of our bodies. Taxing every fiber of our bodies. Wow. Boone is charged with second degree M of her boyfriend, Jorge Torres Jr., who died after he was zipped into a suitcase inside the couple's apartment during a night of drinking. Boone is now represented by her 9th attorney, who volunteered to step in after Judge Michael Kranick ruled that Boone's behavior meant she had forfeited her right to an attorney. Bankowitz, Hobson, and Cashman, those are the 3 prior attorneys, all noted that behavior during a hearing on Tuesday and told Judge Lisa Munyon that while they only represented Boone for a portion of her case, they had put in hundreds of hours of work. And it was a different attorney there today. A different judge. I think a different attorney too, was a woman. It was really weird today. The hearing was like the people that were there, I think that this judge was overseeing this part of this case just because it was a small motions hearing. But I'm not sure, unless maybe the other judge was out. I don't know. It says Bankowitz, who represented Boone from July 2022 to September 2023, withdrew after Boone referred to him as a dud and a buffoon. He worked 175 hours on the case. Hobson, who replaced Bankowitz, had represented Boone until February 2024, said that he had spent a tremendous amount of time with an investigator and proposed expert in the case. Hobson said the expert was never used because Boone did not like her. What? I would say conservatively, any lawyer that had this case would tell you easily they spent at least an hour to 2 hours on the case every single day, gathering information coming in from Ms. Boone that matters she wanted dealt with, her view on the law versus our theory. It was a constant battle going back and forth, and you had to deal with the gaslighting, and I told Judge Kranick it was just too much. I mean, she just called you a dud. I mean, I don't know. Cashman told the judge that her work in the case, and then this is when they brought in the woman. So she had all men attorneys, right? And then her last attorney before this, her new guy that she got out of her ad, her lawyer ad, the woman came in, and I thought maybe for sure, now that she's up against like a woman, maybe there'll be like a shift in power or something, and no. She left too. She's like, I'm out. She wasn't in for very long, it didn't seem like. Cashman told the judge that her work in the case included monitoring media, including court TV. She said that the unusual amount of media attention in the case required her to stay up to date with what the potential jurors were seeing. She also noted the defendant's propensity to communicate with the court directly, citing Boone's 58-page letter to Judge Kranick complaining about her attorney and access to evidence. Judge Lisa Munyon awarded Cashman and Bankowitz a $15,000 flat fee. Hobson was awarded $15,000 in hourly fees. Wow. Boone's trial schedule is set. It's still going to be October 7th. Final pretrial hearing September 26th. So get everything in by the 26th, because after that, we're closing up shop, thank you, Cheryl, for gifted memberships. Thank you. Just like when, the kitchen's closed, kitchen's closed, kitchen's closed. That means, not making you nothing, not making you anything else. And welcome in, everybody. Hey, Sailor. She did finally give up representing herself. She put an ad out. I don't know if you saw the ad. It was for a overzealous lawyer. She wanted, she wrote it out, handwritten. It was beautifully, beautifully done. I mean, she has nice handwriting. She has very nice penmanship. She actually got some guy. He's literally the male version of her. Her attorney, if you guys haven't met him or seen him, he's just picture Sarah Boone as a man. Like, I mean, he was asking the judge for things that weren't even like on the docket to be discussed. Very confusing, very confusing. Didn't really know what he was doing. He seemed like, Sarah kind of seemed like she knew what she was doing more than him when she was representing herself. I don't know. I don't know why she did. I don't know why she did that. She did that. She got herself a lawyer. I forget his name too. I forget what his name is. Hey, Combat Vet. Your birthday's coming up, Sailor. 32. You're so young. So young. I want to be 32 again. I'll take that. I take that. Okay, so we've read over the one of her arrest affidavits before, and it was for this incident here, for the one in July of 2018. So basically tonight, what I wanted to do was read through the arrest affidavits for Sarah Boone, one for Sarah Boone, one for Jorge Torres. One's from 2018, one's from 2019. And one, Sarah and Jorge, they both get taken away in cuffs. And then the second one, just Jorge gets taken away. So the one where he gets arrested, she meets him at the police station right away and bails him right out. That's what we've found out, from going to court, listening to the people in court. So it looks like they redacted some of the stuff out of here, so that's good. Like the address, but in the other one, it has the address, so it doesn't matter. It don't like in the 2019 one, I think. So actually, no, it's redacted. This is okay. I just want to make sure I share the 2018 one with you first. Okay, so this one's 2018. This is going to be the arrest affidavit from when they were both hitting on each other. And we've read this one before. So what we'll do is we'll read through a little bit of the arrest affidavit, get, the gist of what we're going to watch. And then I have the body cam footage that matches up with this, with these reports. So that's what we're going to do tonight. That's cool with you guys. So basically this is just like the front page of the arrest affidavit. Just has her name, all that stuff, her height, weight, all of that. Oh, actually, so that'll be on Jorge. Does he have one? This is no, his paper's not there. What? The first page is gone. I need to know how much he weighs and how big he is. Like I need to figure that out because I want to do that experiment in the suitcase, but I want to be the same size as him. Shoot. I was really hoping that it'd be on there. I'd say they were probably around the same size. He was a pretty small guy. So, this is the arrest affidavit, and this happened in July 25th, 2018. So this was, this has been a little while ago, but this is the one where they both were hitting each other pretty hard. So it says here on July 25th, 2018 at 1:52 hours, this officer Zito responded to Frank's Lane, number 3, Orlando, and that's the Tillwood Park Apartments, and to a reference, a male kicked a female in the eye. I later determined this to be an aggravated battery by strangulation and battery case, both being dating violence. Upon my arrival, I spoke to Sarah Catherine Boone. Sarah verbally stated, and this is going to be defendant 1, victim 2. Sarah verbally stated that she was at an unknown bar earlier in the evening when she was asked by an unknown male for a cigarette. Her boyfriend, Jorge Torres Jr., defendant number 2, victim number 1, of 1.5 years, became upset since she was talking to another male and left the bar. They both went back to their residence located in Franks Road and continued verbally arguing. Do you notice every time they drink, I mean, when they're drinking, I'm not saying every time, but when they're drinking, that's when they have these problems. Sarah was dragged upstairs by Jorge, and she was kicked in her right eye using his right heel. Sarah was unable to describe how she fell to the ground and or how she was dragged upstairs by Jorge. Sarah refused medical treatment. Sarah refused to write a statement and or sign any dating violence paperwork. After I spoke to Sarah, I spoke to Jorge. Jorge verbally stated that they were both at their residence, verbally arguing and have been consuming alcohol. They had been dating for 1.5 years and residing together for 1.2 years. So they were together for 3 months before he moved in. Wow. Jorge attempted to go upstairs to avoid Sarah. While Jorge was walking upstairs, Sarah reached towards Jorge's throat using both of her hands. Sarah placed both of her hands around Jorge's throat and applied pressure to the extent that Jorge was having difficult time breathing. Sarah. You're kind of known for that. You're kind of known for this, right? I mean, this is crazy. Jorge was sitting on the steps and started kicking towards Sarah. So he's on the stairs. He was kicking towards Sarah in an attempt to get her off of him. Jorge believes he might have kicked Sarah in the face, but was not sure. Jorge believed that if he did not kick Sarah off of him, she would have made him incapacitated due to being strangled. Jorge refused medical treatment. Jorge also refused to write a statement and or sign any dating violence paperwork. Both Sarah and Jorge stated they have been dating for approximately 1 year and 6 months and residing together for approximately 1 year and 2 months. The left side of Jorge's neck had red markings and small abrasions that is consistent with being strangled. Sarah's right eye is bruised and swollen from receiving an impact. Both Sarah and Jorge allowed DS Ramirez Delgado to take pictures of their injuries. Ramirez Delgado later uploaded the pictures to DamnWorks. Both Sarah and Jorge received a victim's right booklet with my name and case number, along with a photo injunction referral. Due to conflicting statements and injuries on both Sarah and Jorge, I was unable to determine who was the primary aggressor, was. I placed both Jorge and Sarah under lawful arrest and search. Jorge was placed into the back seat of my patrol car, and Sarah was placed into the back seat of Delgado's patrol car. I informed both Sarah and Jorge the charges that are being placed against them, which they stated they understood. Due to both parties refusing to write statements and or signing any domestic violence documents, I was unable to complete a victim's request to confidentially form authorization for release of confidential information form and written statements. County Booking and Receiving Center, Jorge was booked and charged for battery. It's called dating violence in Florida. Sarah was booked and charged for aggravated battery by strangulation, dating violence. Both Sarah and Jorge stated they do not own any firearms. My body-worn camera was activated. So we're going to watch the body-worn camera. I wonder if she's drinking out of the spigot this time. This is going to be good. And I also got these from this. She got these little videos. So I think she's talking in the beginning of one of them. So if you hear her voice, that's why. I'm going to put the link really quick to her channel or to this video. I'm going to do it to both videos because I have 2 of them. And I'm going to put the link for the membership in the chat. If anyone would like to join our channel membership, we'd love to have you. We'd love to have you here. And now let me get this really quick. Okay, so that's in case you want to watch it on your own. Sarah Boone. So this is going to be from 2018. Basically, what happened in this report is Sarah and Jorge got in an argument after consuming alcohol. They went to a bar. Apparently, a man asked, for a cigarette. Sarah, I guess maybe she was seen flirty to Jorge. Jorge got mad. They get home. They're still feuding with each other when they get home. They're still heated. He goes to walk up the stairs. This is what it appears like. He goes to walk up the stairs. She goes to grab him by his throat, like, oh, no, you're not walking away from me, sir. Chokes him to where he can't breathe. So he turns around, and in my opinion, I think in the moment he healed her with his heel, like to her, and it connected her eye. Maybe the other times he did put his hands on her. I don't know. We're going to find that out tonight because I didn't get to read through the whole report, the second report. But I don't know. This time I just feel like that's really what happened. Like she was choking him and he just was trying to get out of her grasp. But we'll see what the video says. See what they say here. And thank you guys for being here. If you don't mind just taking a second to hit the like button, it really helps. And welcome in, everybody. Hey, Mike. Good to see you guys all coming in. Oh, we'll be praying. It feels like 101 there. It's still warm here, too. This is from 7/25/2018. I think he drives a little bit there. Or no, he's there already.
In July of 2018,
Okay.
Sarah Boone and her boyfriend, George Torres, were both arrested. Sarah was charged with alleged battery by strangulation against Torres. However, that charge was dismissed. Torres had been arrested 4 times for alleged battery against Boone, and Boone bailed Torres out of jail each time. This is Bodycam from July of 2018 when both Sarah and George were both arrested for domestic violence.
For a year and a half, and he's going through a whole bunch of shit. Pardon me for saying that.
No. Go ahead.
Pardon me for saying that. But like, oh man, he let loose on my ass tonight, and I'm not having it.
Okay.
All right.
Whoa, she said that, but like, oh man, he let loose on my ass tonight, and I'm not having it. She mad. I'm going to put the closed captioning on because it's hard to kind of hear.
He let loose on my ass tonight, and I'm not having it.
Okay.
All right. I got kicked in the face.
Okay.
Kicked in the face.
That you know of, there's no guns, anything in there?
Okay. No. Yeah. I know, baby. You guys are doing your job.
All right, Sarah here?
Oh
yeah,
my
Sarah
God.
Here. Go get him.
Hold on. Is she calling the cop baby? Did she just call that officer? Did she just call the officer baby? Because she is trashed if she did. She got trashed out of her damn mind if she did. I'm going to go back. I don't think she's talking to Jorge. I don't think they allow them that close together. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay.
No,
anything in there? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I know, baby. You guys are doing your job.
All right, Sarah here?
Yeah.
Sarah here?
She freaking did. She did. That's so gross. It's like calling your dad daddy or something, like, I don't know. That's just weird to me. Like whenever you say, like, hear daddy, I don't know. When I hear that word, it's just kind of like gross me out too. I'm just like, no, I don't know. But baby, come.
Go get him.
She said, go get him.
I swear to God, there's nothing for you guys to be afraid of.
What's his name?
Why would she say that?
George.
George, all right.
There's nothing for you guys to be afraid of. I swear to God, I'm done with this ass dude. He beat the fuck out of me tonight. And I'm done with it. I have to go to work tomorrow.
What's up, George? You want to talk to us?
Hey, George.
Talk to you inside.
You see my eye?
I do see your eye. Okay, tell me how it all went down from beginning to...
Yes, my love.
Okay.
Okay, so we were having a really good day, and we went across the street to Muldoon's, and everything was good and fine and dandy. And because I talked to another guy because he left, came in there, and I got so mad because I asked for a cigarette from another guy because he took my license, my debit card, and everything, cigarettes, everything, took everything.
Okay.
So I asked.
How much you want to bet she left her purse or something in the car? Like he didn't take it. Like he just left. And it happened to be in there with him. I don't see him carrying around all that stuff.
I asked someone for a cigarette. And it happened to be a guy. So he walked in and got super pissed because I asked for a cigarette from another guy.
Now, you just called that officer baby, Sarah Boone. So I'm sure you were doing a lot more than just asking for a cigarette from that gentleman. I'm just saying.
I came home. Mind you, my car is across.
Yeah, she's trashed. She's trashed.
Okay.
Let's see if you can see. You can kind of see her down here, but you're gonna go
So
to
you
work
get
tomorrow.
home. You go inside.
Oh man, let loose.
Okay, elaborate. So you open the door. What happens from there?
I'm a whore.
He starts calling you names? Okay.
When I say ragdoll, do you know what that is?
I know what a rag doll is.
Oh man, I was ragdolled.
Okay, but I need
you in the face.
Okay, I need you to elaborate. Like, you walk into the house. Did you start arguing? He started calling you names. You said he was.
No, I walked out. I walked in and I walked to the back. I just wanted to smoke a cigarette and just go to sleep. I just literally wanted to I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna go to sleep.
And then as you're making your way to the back, what happened?
I got caught on the stairwell.
You got caught on the stairwell. So he caught you on the stairwell. And what did he get in front of you? Started confronting you, telling you anything? What happened?
It was bad.
Okay. Elaborate.
It wasn't that bad.
I need you to tell me exactly what happened so I can help you.
My heart is like, I don't want him to get in trouble, but fuck, I'm tired of being beaten up.
Okay. I understand. I'm trying to help you out, but
I know
need
you are. I know you are.
I need you to elaborate a little bit. So,
I swear
in the stairwell,
dragging me down the stairs. I went upstairs, tried to get in the bed. I just want to go to sleep. I just want to go to sleep. I didn't make it to the bed. He caught me in the upstairs.
Like in the hallway?
Beating the fuck up. That's all I can say.
Okay, what do you mean?
What do you mean that's all you can say? What do you mean that's all you can say? You are like 30, I don't know, like you're late 30s here, okay, lady? No, we're not playing that game.
You said he kicked you in the eye.
How did he get in front of you? And how was he the aggressor if he was in front of you walking away from you? That's what she's trying to get to. This cop's trying to get to that.
That's what this thought.
Were you on the floor when he kicked you?
This is to give like demonstrate like when a good time is to get out of a relationship. And it was way before this, but way before 2018. And they had just gone together. They're only together a year and a half. And they're already calling the cops on each other. They're both going to jail for putting hands. I mean, not just a little bit. I mean, throwing some hands. Cutting off air supply, Sarah Boone. I mean, that's something that they're going to show that that's a repeated action from you. And that ain't going to look good. That ain't going to look good. Because they will bring that in.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how did you get to the floor? Did he push you? Did he pull you? How?
Normally what I do is, because he does it so often, I just go to the floor. So I'm pretty sure, I don't really recollect. I went to the ground.
Okay, and then that's when he
I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. I don't mind. So you went down to the ground.
Yes, that's what I do.
Did he kicked you with which, do you recall which foot?
Right.
Right foot, okay.
Heel.
His heel. Okay. And you say you've been together
I'm a
for...
whore because I asked for a cigarette because he left my ass in my car across the street.
Okay. You said you've been together for about a year
and a half.
A year and a half.
Yes.
Okay. Live together, obviously.
Yes.
So he must, okay, so this is what I'm gathering. I'm gathering this. Okay. He must have left her a couple times, but apparently he left her at the bar, right? Because that was like Freudian slip. It like came out. He left her at the bar. She went to another guy, right? She walked outside of that bar and she saw women smoking just as many as men. But she went to the man because she's a woman and she was drinking and she thought, I'll ask a guy for a cigarette because, they'll give me one. I'm not stupid, Sarah Boone. I know how you think. So then Jorge comes back or George comes back and he gets upset because he sees Sarah calling probably this other guy baby at that point with the cigarette over there smoking with the guy, probably. So then they get into it. They bring it home and that's where we're at. I mean, this is a big mess. This is a big old mess.
Okay.
I just recently went through a divorce. He's been there with me, all the story, blah, blah, blah. But
I wonder how Brian's doing. I was thinking of him today. Oh, Brian Boone, wonder if he'd like to talk. Probably not. He probably doesn't want to hear her ever again. Yeah, she's like over here sitting down.
I know.
In her spot.
This sucks. And I have to go to work tomorrow.
Do you want the fire department?
I'm sorry. This sucks and I have to go to work tomorrow. Like these were your own decisions that led you here, Sarah Boone, right? You decided that night to go out to the bar. You decided to go and drink. You decided that when Jorge left to go to another man and, do your thing and flirt. You decided when you guys got home that you weren't going to let it go. Something made you mad. I think that he left you in the car as well. And I don't know if he went back in to pay the tab or something. Maybe he left you in the car too long and you didn't have your cigarettes because it sounds to me like you just wanted a cigarette and you wanted to go to bed. But I don't think that's really what you wanted because that's not what happened. And I don't think he was the aggressor. I just don't this time.
I'm going to come out, check your eye.
Baby.
No? Okay.
I think on the other occasions he was, but I maybe. I don't know. I'm going to have to read. We're going to have to read through him now. Again. Okay. I need a second read through.
You can smoke your cigarette if you want.
Can I talk to you though?
You're talking to me by myself.
I don't want to be taken. Please, the police.
So you don't want to press charges? Okay. Do you want to fill out any paperwork? Do a statement? No? Okay. Smoke your cigarette. Sit down. Smoke your cigarette.
I don't want him to get in trouble.
Okay.
But that is fucked up.
I know.
I want to see her eye.
You guys have actually been out here twice now.
Oh,
look at this shit. You fucking rip my shit all the time.
Did this happen today?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I see it. It's ripped and I'm down there a little bit.
I just bought this yesterday.
I get it. Sit down. Smoke your cigarette.
He ripped her. I'm sorry, but is she acting like a spoiled, like a spoiled brat almost? Like a brat? I just bought this yesterday. Like, well, why did you try to choke him on the stairs, Sarah Boone? Oh my gosh. Hey, Chosen. Welcome in. It's good to see ya. But oh my gosh, isn't this crazy? I heard about, I thought they were talking to me. Women are crazy. Well, yeah, they are. Especially Sarah Boone. Sarah Boone's her own kind of crazy. We're gonna have to say like Sarah Boone crazy. Like what level? Sarah Boone's like up here. Because
do you think? No, it's fine.
Just smoke your
You
cigarette.
have an ID with you.
I will say the officers that dealt with her have dealt with Sarah so far have been exceptionally patient and kind to her.
Is it in the house? Okay, we'll go find it later.
I know my number if you want it.
Oh, that's perfect.
First name.
Go for it. First name is spelled S-A-R-A-H. Do you have a middle name?
Catherine. K-A-T-H-R-Y-N.
K-A-T-H.
R-Y-N.
R-Y-N. Okay. What's your last name?
Boone. B-O-O-N-E.
I see it at birth.
10-10-7-7.
Oh, she's about to have a birthday. She's going to be on trial for her birthday. Well, how about that, Sarah Boone? I mean, the 10th does fall on a weekday, right? I don't know. I'm the 17th, but let's see. Oh, what's new in calendar? Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't want to know what's new in calendars yet. The 10th is on a Thursday. And then my birthday's on the following Thursday. They have been so patient, haven't they, Mary Beth? Like the one lady from the first interview, she's like trying to find her water. She was like, "Do you have anything you can give her to drink?" Like asking Brian. And the reason why I have the captions on so we could, hear what she's saying. We can read it. But she's just sitting there anyway.
I get it.
She was
I get it.
standing there.
Make sure not to squeeze my arm anymore. Do you have a telephone number?
407
407
716
716
8684.
8684. Email address?
SKP
SKP underscore
1-800
1-800
at yahoo.com.
at yahoo.com.
Sorry.
No, that's cool. That's cool. I get it. I get it. Sit down, smoke your cigarette, try to relax.
I get
a
it.
little
You're
bit. I'm gonna
crazy.
take pictures of you in a little bit. All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
She's using this as her defense too. So she's using the spousal defense where she's going to say that he's put his hands on her so many times prior to where she was forced to do this. I don't see it ever holding up, but we'll see. Where's Jorge? There he is. Why is he getting arrested? They arrest both of them, but
Am I going to spend the whole night over there?
When it comes to, have a seat. We'll talk. When it comes to domestic related stuff, man, you'll probably sit in there for a day. Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna lie to you. All right. You're gonna probably sit in there for a day, maybe 2. All right. Possibly. It's all up to the judge. All right. This the thing is that the reason why they do that, man, is because when it's domestic related. All right, y'all are dating. This is still dating violence, still domestic violence. Yeah. Okay, they got to make sure they keep y'all separated long enough to where nobody's gonna come home and kill each other. You know, I know that might not be your intention. That's the majority of the domestic violence and dating violence, battery calls that we deal with. That never happens. But there's always that one out of many that will do it. So that's why you'll probably sit in jail for maybe a day or 2. Okay.
they just want you
All
to
right, you
cool
understand that?
down.
Yes, sir. All right, just keep being cooperative. All
I
right.
don't know why you'd be in jail.
All right. So you want your
Day or
phone?
two.
You want your phone?
Yes. Make sure
Keith?
you guys lock the back door, man.
They usually will give you a bail or a bond or whatever.
We got you. Don't worry. We'll take care of that. You go by Junior. You go by George.
George.
Is it George or is it Jorge? Jorge. All right.
George.
Hey man, I'll call you by your name. Well, you want George? Okay.
He wants George. Okay, so I've been calling him Jorge this whole time, and I knew that someone said he likes to be called George. This is the first time I've ever heard it. So I'm going to try to say George. But if I say Jorge, I don't think he'd be that mad at me. You know what I mean? I am it's properly saying his name.
I'll call you George.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
But I didn't do that on purpose. I mean, because Jorge is a lot harder to, say than George.
Hey, Miss Sarah, you mind putting down the cigarette so I can take a few other pictures? You need me? Yeah. Just stand up for me. Face my car that way. The car is that way. Hands behind your back.
For what? Why?
Oh, what?
For battery domestic?
Me?
Both of you.
The cop just... Man, that cop kind of did her dirty. She said, will you put down your cigarette so I could take some more pictures of you, right? And instead of taking pictures of her, she puts her in cuffs. So if I was Sarah Boone right now, I would be a little upset. I'd be like, you did me dirty. You didn't tell me I was getting arrested. Look, she's got everything out there. Coffee, cigarettes.
Battery, domestic violence. You two hitting each other. Doesn't go down like that. All right. Walk towards that car. County 125. I have a white female secured. You don't have anything that's going to poke me, stick me, cut me. Okay. Put your chest on that flag.
Let's ask Sarah.
And stay there for me.
Look at you.
Is this for real?
This is for real.
Why?
I already explained to you. Chest
Remember my
on
first
flag.
time getting arrested? I'm just kidding. She said, is this for real?
Oh my God.
That should probably not be together, but that's not my business.
Yes, ma'am.
So stuff like this happens. And I have something.
Why am I in trouble?
Spread your feet.
Why? Right there, Sarah Boone. You should have took her advice. I mean, I know that you didn't care at the moment. You were just like, I gotta get me to jail so I can get out. But
Spread your feet apart.
Why am I in trouble though?
Because of
Why
the
am
marks
I in
he has
trouble?
all on his neck and the inconsistencies
That's
of
me
the story.
fighting back.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay, step back a little bit.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
I'm good. I don't know. I still gotta check you though.
Why? Because I fucking fought back?
No, because everybody that goes in my car gets checked. No matter who you are.
No.
Yeah, like,
I
I mean,
like,
why does Sarah Boone feel like she should not be checked? Like she should not be frisked? How dare you? I'm gonna try that at the airport next time. If they say, "Can we just like check your back?" I will say, "Check your back." I will say, "How dare you? How dare you?" Mine's the 17th. Mine's the 17th. I
seriously,
think
like,
Ashley's is the 10th. I don't know though. Maybe the 12th.
I literally just started my job a week ago.
Go ahead, sit down for me. Sarah.
It's kind of like you're already in the cuffs. You're not getting out of them. It's almost like when you get your car towed, right? Once it's hooked up to the tow, you got to pay to get it off. Do you know what I mean? Like once it's hooked up, it's kind of like that. I feel like with cops, once you're in them cuffs, baby girl, baby, you're going to jail. You're going to go to jail, you know? And this just shows you, I mean, this is her first instance. Her second with the law, she said the law's been called before there in the beginning of this. So this is the second time in a year and a half. They have called the law on each other. They are drinking again. He didn't really look too intoxicated. I mean, compared to, I think she sounds a little more intoxicated than him. But because they were drinking and they were throwing hands again. So this is the second time. And then we're going to see a third time.
I literally just started my job a week ago.
I think that's all it is. I wonder if this cop says anything.
Phone. Her phone's over there?
It's in your front seat.
Okay. Thank you.
See, I couldn't be a cop. They'd have me on. They would have to cut my body cam, redact it. It would be all redacted because right there I'd be like, son of a bitch or something. You know what I mean? Like under my breath, I'd be like what in the F? What's going on here? Like, I mean, really, Sarah Boone. So they were together for 3 months and then he moved in. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. If it's true love, it's true love. I mean, Vincent spent the night and he never left. You know what I mean? Like literally. But we also don't throw hands. We never have. Ever. We never would. Ever. That'd be kind of funny. I'm laughing in my head thinking about if I were to go out there right now, just like pull back and act like I was going to hit him. He'd probably be like, What did I do? He wouldn't even know what to do. I'm just laughing at myself. Okay. But that's, okay. So then we had an incident in 2019. So this one is like 1 year later. So the first one I think was like July, and this one's June. So 1 year, not even a year later, it's like their anniversary, It's like their anniversary. And I found this document today, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. So this is going to show a battery call that Sarah Boone made, and it's in reference to Jorge or George, putting his hands on her. So, and I think that she responds by putting her hands on him too. So we're going to read through this. It says on 6/15/2019, Deputy O'Neill at 17:08 hours responded to the apartment for a battery call. When I arrived on scene, I spoke to Sarah Boone, victim 1, who stated that her boyfriend, George Torres, victim 1, defendant 1, struck her. So she's victim 1, he's defendant 1. Sarah stated that she was beaten up, face, head, legs, and arms. Sarah stated that she begged George to stop, and George stated, "You are going to die." Sarah stated that George punched her in the head and flung her off the bed. Sarah stated this incident occurred due to George being upset about Sarah talking to a male. Sarah, did you, he had a jealousy problem, but did you do stuff too? Like, just to like, you know what I mean? Like, to kind of like put him there, you know what I mean? Who's you talking to? Sarah stated that she had been dating George for 2.5 years. Well, if you're dating him that long and you can't talk to another guy without him getting mad, then he's not the one for you, boo. Okay? Yeah. Because if I was talking to somebody and just having a conversation with somebody, like say, look, you're in Target in the toilet paper aisle and someone makes a funny joke and you're like, oh yeah, that was funny. And you're laughing. You can't do that. I don't know. Sarah stated that she had been dating George for 2.5 years. I observed a lump that was red in color on the left side of Sarah's face under her hairline. She also has scratches on the right side of her neck. Sarah stated the lump was caused by George punching her. She was not sure if the scratches were from today. Sarah provided a sworn written statement. She desires prosecution and will testify in court. Sarah completed a domestic violence worksheet and was provided a victim's right pamphlet. I then spoke to George. I observed scratches on the right side of George's neck. The neck again, where, you cut off air supply. I asked George how he received the scratches. George stated that he did not know. I then secured George into handcuffs without incident and placed George into the back of my vehicle. I then read George his Miranda warnings from my issued Miranda warnings card. George agreed to speak with me. George stated that he did not strike Sarah and that Sarah did not strike him. Okay. So why were the cops called? I took photos of both Sarah and George's injuries and uploaded them into DataWorks. Both Sarah and George refused medical attention due to Sarah and George being involved in a dating relationship for 2.5 years and George striking Sarah, causing visible injuries. I placed George under arrest for battery, dating violence, and my body-worn camera was activated. No further information at this time. I wish they had his weight and stuff. See how this page is like not there? It's like not there. I don't know why. It's not there. Weird, isn't it? Hey, Patrick. Hey, PKC. Yeah, PKC. Hey, Vibrator. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they were drinking this time because it doesn't say, but I'm going to assume they were drinking. But what we don't have to assume is they were both putting hands on each other, it sounds like, because they both had marks on each other. George is the one that just said, when I didn't hit her, she didn't hit me. And, then Sarah over there going, let me sign on the dotted line. I'll testify against him, you know, like, so that's why George gets arrested. Sarah doesn't get arrested because nobody says Sarah did anything, you know, wrong, which in my opinion, it looks like she did do something wrong. It looks like she put her hands on his throat again. Like, what is like, and it's a thing with her. We're seeing, I mean, this is the second police filing, and now she's on trial in October for asphyxiation. I mean, that's how Jorge died. So this is, I'm going to put this for the first video from Jay's channel back in this here. So make sure you go subscribe to Jay if you're not already subscribed for more true crime content. Because I'm using her videos tonight, her Bodycam videos. I had it from someone else, and then I saw that she had it, so I was like, I'll just go with her. I'll just do both of them for her. So I'm going to put this one in the chat as well. Also, there is a description of my live, so if you want to check out there, you can always check out there if you're like, you know, watching on replay or something. So thank you guys for being here. I'll go ahead and I'm going to play the second one, and we're going to see what they do here with George and the 2019 incident. I'd like to hear what he has to say, you know. I'd like to hear their voices in this one. Let's see if they sound like they've been drinking. And this is going to be at 12:23. So, I mean, you know, middle of the day.
In June of 2019, police were called to the apartment of Sarah Boone and George Torres several times. What you're about to see is the body-worn camera from June 18th, 2019. Sarah Boone was ultimately arrested in February of 2020 on second-degree murder charges related to the death of George Torres and is currently in the Orange County Jail awaiting trial.
Wanna watch that side?
Friendly conversation. Hey, you want to speak to someone? But Junior Torres. Junior, right? Or,
Jorge Jr.
yeah, Jorge Torres.
Morning, ma'am. Can we talk to Jorge Jr.?
No, he's working.
Okay.
He's working.
Yeah, he's working. That's Aloma. I think you go this way and you go to Aloma.
Okay.
That's the Ace there.
Oh, he works at Ace Hardware.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're just here to speak to him about something that possibly happened yesterday. So, but he's at work right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just want to have a chit chat with him. That's all.
Okay.
That's where he's at right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to let you know he's an alcoholic.
Is he? Okay. Okay. All right.
And the lady that he's having problems, she has to is.
So the lady that he's having problems with, she's saying has his ID, and she don't want to give it to him. Okay, for a long time. I think this is Jorge's mom. She's, I think, going to try to explain maybe what happened.
His ID, and she don't want to give it to him for a long time.
Okay.
He got everything.
Because he was just arrested, wasn't he?
Yeah, because I think arguing with her.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. But yeah, we just need to speak.
Honey, you don't get arrested for arguing. You don't get arrested for arguing. You get arrested for putting your hands on each other.
Wanted to speak to him about something real quick. If he's at work, we'll have a chit chat with him at work, and we'll go from there. So, okay, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, sorry to bother you.
Oh no.
Have a good day.
I guess that's no. Oh yeah, there's no audio here. Okay. I think it's only for a couple of seconds. Are they okay? I thought maybe they were. Okay. Here they are again. They're back. Was that Ace Hardware thing right there? Oh yeah, right there. Look at the bucket. So there's the apartment.
So you just need to call for a reason, right?
What did she just do? What did she just do? What the hell did she just do? Did she just say this was the same guys? Hold on. Okay, hold on. What'd she say? She's got to be drunk, right? What? Is this baby? Wonder if this is baby that we're body cam guy.
Oh, I'm guessing you call it for a reason, right?
She told me 24 hours to get a check. Okay.
Yeah, but you do realize he's here, though, right? Have you been?
She's on something.
Have you been drinking?
I had a drink.
Okay.
No.
It was raining.
I did raining. No, don't close the door because I gotta keep an eye on my guy.
Okay, well.
Sarah, you don't smoke in your house, obviously, so you'd be standing outside in the rain smoking either way. So why are you acting like it's a big deal? And you're drunk. Those are drunk face. That's a drunk face. You got an alcohol problem. You got a big alcohol problem. I could see an alcohol problem before people even have a problem. I could see that they're going to have a problem. Believe me.
Yeah, I have to. He's here. Yeah, you can stay right here. You can stay right here. He doesn't know that he doesn't know how to do it. Yeah. I have to.
Stop whispering, Sarah.
When do you have to? So we left earlier. We respected your wishes. Yeah, we respected your wishes.
So they were there earlier. Okay, so these officers were there earlier for something. She asked them to leave. Nothing's going on here. Don't look over here. And they did. But now they're back.
Earlier, okay. But he's here. Okay.
He had a couple Four Locos or something. She's drunk.
Yeah, I have to, man. You can stay right here. You don't have to know. You don't have to know. You don't have to know. I'll hear your piece. You can step out here. It's not raining. It's just sprinkling. It's okay.
Go in the corner if you want.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, but I'm literally begging you, don't.
Yeah, but you know he's going to have to.
No.
She's got a lot of nerve talking to these cops like this.
Don't come out here acting out. Okay.
There's nothing I can do.
There's nothing you can do.
What?
It's just the law. It's the way the law is. All right?
It's the law. It's either you or him, sweetie. So this ain't 1970 anymore, honey, Sarah, right? Okay. When you're drunk and you're fighting with your husband and he slaps you around a little bit, and the cops come to your house and they say, oh, you guys just split up for the night. You just split up for the night. We don't do that anymore. It's 2024, almost 2025. One of you guys are going to jail. Just it depends on which one of you, because someone's going to jail. They're going to take somebody nowadays. They don't do that no more. They don't just say, separate yourself for tonight. Not anymore.
All right. So.
I kind of want to give you a hug.
No, you don't need to give me a hug.
Yeah, you're kind of big and berry.
No, that's okay. No hugs today. Man, go inside. Go inside.
He said no hug today. She'd probably try to reach for a service weapon.
We have one comment. She's good. She's good. I'm trying to get her to go back inside because we're trying to do something over here. I know, but I'm trying to keep you away from there. You're not listening. You keep coming outside. Just go inside. Yeah, he'll come talk to you.
No, don't have Rachel come talk to you.
There you go. Have Rachel. There you go.
George, I'll do whatever I can.
Okay.
Go back inside, Sarah Boone. The cops don't want you out there. Like, that's so weird. She's like one of the, oh my gosh. She reminds me of someone I know. Like, I used to know a long time ago. So like this person felt entitled and they would say whatever. Whatever. It just, That's Sarah Boone. Look at her face. She is drunk. I don't care. You cannot tell me no better. It is, what is it, 1738? Is that, what's that military time? 1738. Is that 7:30? 5:38. Wait. Using 24 clock. Let's see. Okay, what was it again? 1700? Would it be 7? I don't know. 5:38. Okay, thank you. I'm like, oh my gosh, Lord have mercy. Usually I'm a little better with military time than that. That one got me though.
All right. What's your name again? I just said the stop. That's all I want to. There you go. Go call Papa Mom.
Like the whole neighborhood ain't looking out their windows right now.
Babe, I had no idea.
Babe, when I called the cops, I had no idea they were going to take you to jail.
Jesus Christ. Go inside. Call Mom and Pop.
What?
You're not going to do anything for him. There you go.
They
Call Mom
won't
and Pop.
answer.
You can't do
I'll
anything
make
for
sure we
him.
go over there. Babe.
Stop screaming at him. See, she don't listen.
I know.
See, she don't listen.
No. Go back inside.
Sure.
Go back inside. Go back inside. Jesus.
Do you need Jesus right now?
I don't need Jesus. Go inside. Go inside. Why do you keep coming out here causing?
And he says, go inside, go back inside. And the Jesus, she said, do you need Jesus right now? Sarah Boone, Sarah. I'm going to play that part again.
Go back and see, she don't listen.
I know.
No. Go back inside.
Sure.
Go back inside. Go back inside. Jesus.
Do you need Jesus right now?
I don't need Jesus. Go inside. Go inside. Why do you keep coming out here causing problems? Go inside and call Mom and Pop.
Go inside and call Mom and Pop. This is the best one.
There's nothing you can do for him.
Did you see her face? She's so mad.
You're not gonna hug him. You're not gonna go talk to him. Just go inside and call Mom and Pop.
You're not
How's Henry over there talking to him?
Henry's a property manager. He's asking him questions.
I guess that's the property manager.
The deputy's asking him questions. Why is this?
What do you want me to do?
Ma'am,
Go
go
inside.
inside. Call Mom and Pops. Let's go. You're not doing anything for him
man.
screaming here. Why is this so hard for you?
What happened?
Take her inside. Take her inside. Maybe he'll let show it to you.
His mother's number.
Yes, I
Yeah.
got both.
All right.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all gotta go. Okay,
Alright.
it's done when it's done.
Why are you screaming for?
I need your number.
Goodness gracious.
What are you screaming at us for? Goodness gracious.
I have it.
I know. She's on something.
She's on something, he said.
Last week.
Uh-huh.
He has no contact order.
He has to know. Okay.
I know how it feels to be locked up without a number.
Yeah.
Can you write his mother and his father's number?
Come inside.
Come on, let's go.
You need anything with me?
I need you to go inside like the past 5 minutes. Goodness
Did she
gracious.
just curtsy? She
Go,
did.
go.
She did curtsy. She did. Man, I'd love to have been her neighbor. I'm sorry. Drunk people are funny though sometimes. Sorry. They kind of are. This woman has a problem.
You have to hurry up. Another 4.
All right, bud.
You need her for anything?
Nah, we don't. We have her information already.
Look how small he is. He is skinny. Wow. Did you He is skinnier than me. He is smaller than me. Okay, so we could do this suitcase little experiment, but I do want to know how much he weighs. I think he weighs like 140, 160, 5'10". Probably 140. Look how small he looks.
So here's what's gonna happen, bud. You're gonna take the ride back down, and because it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you're gonna see a judge tomorrow morning. You won't be able to see her today. Okay? It might be the same judge that gave the no contact order. Okay.
That's
it. From here on out, bud, until that case is resolved, you cannot come here, okay, or have contact with her, even if she invites you, okay? She called us earlier and told us that you guys had a no contact order, okay? She didn't want anything to do with you, like charge, nothing. But we told her because it's domestic, the state of Florida has to, okay? So, all right, bud, just make sure she's got nothing on him. Hey, you have anything on you, right?
I know him.
No, okay. We'll make it as cordial as it can be, okay? We promise, man, all right? What you say?
Oh my gosh, look how small his legs are. Did you see his little tiny little legs? Look at them. Oh, he is small.
I love you, babe.
He is small, guys.
I love you.
I love you, Ethan. I love you. Call my mom.
Sarah, call Papa.
Him saying her name. Did you guys hear that? Him say, "Oh my, that okay, that yep." I'm gonna play that back. Oh man, that gave me like a cold chill. Like, oh. It
Sarah, call Papa.
wait, hold on. Where,
No.
It's all right, babe.
George, give me your mom's and your father's.
he never went
I
inside.
don't know it.
You don't know
Tino, Sarah knows.
What's the charges against?
So the domestic battery charge that he got hit with last week or whatever it was, he was given a no contact order by the judge. Okay, whether she invites him or not,
I know.
he knows he can't be here. So he was here this morning, and she called us this morning. Okay, he's now back, and he knows by he can't be any contact. No, he gets a phone call when he's down there. Yeah, he gets when he gets in. Well, if you have a piece of paper real quick, you can get it for me and we'll give it to him.
You don't know your mother's number?
She had.
If you can get it real quick, we'll give it to him.
Can I get his mother's number and his wife's number?
What?
So much for watching.
Oh,
If
that's
you enjoyed
guys,
this
then.
live stream or video, make sure
Let me put her link to her video back in the chat. Wow, Sarah. And I mean, he was so small. He's smaller than her. He looks like. I mean, I'm not saying that to be mean or anything, but he looks so stinking tiny. I wonder if they were on some stuff, like not just alcohol. Because they both are. I mean, he's not really a wreck like her. He's kind of just like whatever. She seems like she hits the bottle a little too hard. But I mean, she's been sober for 4 years. I mean, probably a little anyway. I mean, in prison, I'm sure you can get it, but I don't think she's got connections like that. I mean, it's Sarah Boone for, Jesus sakes. But yeah, small enough to fit in a suitcase. Yeah. Well, I'm going to try to fit in a suitcase too. I'm going to try to put my butt in there. I just got to get it out of storage. But I think it's right on the end. I just have to have Vincent get it because if I move anything, it'll all come out. But I want to see if I can fit in there. I want to see if I can fit in there and zip it up. Not zip it up all the way. Just zip it up a little, or just put the flap down maybe. Don't zip me up in there. That's it. I'll let you know when I told you guys I'd let you know when I'm doing the experiment too. So you know if you don't see me for a while, you'll know. Wait a minute. Tony was doing an experiment where she was going to put herself in a suitcase. We gotta go save her. So Sarah's next court date, I believe, is September the 26th, they said. That is her final, it's her final countdown. They have 2 days. Final motions are going to be like, I mean, it's game day. It's time to go. October the 7th is her trial. They said rain or shine. Lawyer or no lawyer, right? You know, I mean, they don't care. And then, let me see if I can pull this up for you guys. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it larger. My trackpad's all the way over here. I need to get like a portable one or something. Is it not gonna let me? Well, I guess it's not gonna let me blow it up. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay. I hate these things. And why is it? Oh, okay. Now it's working. I don't know why it does that. Okay. Like it would go from like nothing to like really big. Really big. Okay. So this is Sarah's flyer that she put out for her to get a new attorney because she was without an attorney. She was going to represent herself. She actually had a couple hearings and she won a couple of the motions. She won to get like you know, her whole case like printed out on paper. She got 8 hours a day with a computer. She was doing it on her own. She got to wear street clothes. She was going to be able to wear the brace on her leg so she could walk around the courtroom more freely. And then I guess she was just decided she probably should have a lawyer. I don't know. She decided to write up this inmate seeks attorney. Looking for a prosperous challenge. Ready for your close up on national television? Are you zealous with a side of keen? Show the world who you are with your original creativity, extraordinary expertise, confident ingenuity. Okay, I can't say that word very well. I'm pretty sure he has none of those. So let's see. Being trustworthy. I don't know if I would trust the guy, but we don't know him yet. So maybe. Honest, passion-driven, open-minded, exceptional problem-solving skills, client inclusion at all times, team orientation, collaboration. With who? Collaborating. What? You are not like an influencer. What do you mean collaborating? Who are we collaborating with? Extreme efficiency in listening, communicating, understanding, dedication to success, possessing a winning mindset, capable of excellence in representation, committed, maintaining faith in the client and case with the ability to think differently, overcome all circumstances, overcome them all, including me zipping Jorge up in a suitcase and filming it. I need you to get that, out of here. Epic opportunity awaits. Sarah Boone, that's her number. I'm assuming her inmate number 20005623. Orange County Corrections Department. Invest in the oppressed. Believe. With her little arrow. Pretty nice little flyer. Mike, yeah, I said it looked like it looks like a circus flyer. Someone said it looks like an old concert poster, and I said that too. Like back from like the 90s, like an old, yeah, like this looks like like this music should be going in the background of this picture. Maybe I should do that on a short. Good night, Panda. I'm getting ready to get off here too, actually. Here in a little bit. Hey, Lollipop Girl. Welcome in. But it does look like a 1900s news article. That's the one, a circus. Yeah, a circus. Yeah. I was like, this looks like something I've seen before. That's what it looks like to me, like a circus-like thing. Yeah. It is a circus flyer, right? Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I was saying the whole time. Okay, well, then I'm proud of myself for remembering. Because that was like way back, in the day. I don't even think they have probably. I wonder how the circus is nowadays. They don't have the elephants anymore. I like to watch the elephants because I was a kid. They're not good to the elephants though. Boone the clown, yeah, I know. Maybe I'll play that music when we start her trial on the 7th. So what day is the 7th? Let me see. I just looked, and so I think it's a Monday. Are they really starting her out on a Monday fresh and just ready to go? They sure are. They sure are. Yeah, Monday morning. They're just, they're ready to get this clown show on the road, I mean, it's been 5 years almost. 5 years. Now, she will get, I saw some people in the chat because I was watching the hearing earlier, and they were like, she just has dead time and blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, all of these days that she spent in jail and prison they'll be put onto her sentence. Like, she'll be given credit for those days, the last 4 years that she served. Circus music is a great intro. Maybe I should do that on the second channel. Or maybe this channel. The circus is everywhere. Let me see if there's anything over on Twitter. I don't think there's anything about Sarah, but let's see. What's this? I'll have to look at that. It's like a whole video about Ellen Greenberg. Like, it's Brian Enton's coverage on her. Cuomo got Suge Knight on the phone on I don't know, News Nation. What time is it? 9:44. Might be out now. Okay, I need to type her name in, or I'll keep looking. I guess Tylee Ryan would have been 22 today. Wow. She would have been 22. I mean, that makes me, I just feel really old. Like, okay. Let's see what they have under Sarah Boone, if anything. I don't think she's that popular. Just says what we were talking about earlier. What's this? Oh, just notice a supplemental discovery, given that they gave the discovery over to the new attorney. And then the motions hearing that was today, I told you guys about that. Her last few lawyers came in and, they wanted to be paid for their time, which is understandable. I mean, it's understandable. Oh, notice of hearing. Oh, that's today. That was today. So, and this just came out like 13 hours ago. So I guess that's why I didn't know about it. So she's doing self-defense, battered spouse syndrome is what Sarah's going with. Do you think that she will get her hair and makeup? Do you think that she'll, because that's what she said. She said she wanted her hair and her makeup done. I guess her hair done. I just heard her hair, but other people might put in makeup. So I don't know about the makeup. I just know about the hair. Now, does she need somebody to do her hair? Yes, she does. She really does. But is that person going to be able to do anything with it? Not a damn thing. Not now. Outside of extensions and a prayer, yeah, it's not going to work. I mean, she's already chopped her hair off. So she's going to have to just keep it short. I don't know. I don't know what to tell her. You can't even curl it. I don't know what to do with that kind of, I mean, it's like, it's a hard haircut to style. I feel bad for that hairstylist, whoever they may be. Speaking of which, I need to get my hair cut. Yes, I had some good news. I'll tell you about it. I don't think I have anything else for Sarah. Nope. I don't think so. A wig, maybe. But I don't know if I don't think they would do that. They're not going to allow her to have a wig on because then she would have to put it on after she's been searched and everything, and they would have to put it on her. Yeah, they wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they would do that. I know that there was somebody that covered Chelsea Grim not too long ago, but no, I don't know who that is. I don't know why. But like other chats, they don't like it when like people come in and they talk about other creators. I don't usually mind it, but I understand it. It was Truth Be Found podcast had Chelsea Grim's parents on there. So I don't know. I don't know who that other one is. I thought that was the same one. I thought it was the same person, but I guess it's not. This is a different guy. So this person only has like 38 subscribers. I was like, that's a shame because they have like this interview with her sister and her parents. I saw it. I don't know. I told you guys about it a little while ago, but I can't remember when I told you guys. Maybe last night or the night before. Let me see. 31 subscribers. If we play this, we'll have to like go over there and like, yeah, I don't know why he doesn't have that many. He's got like a lot of decent content, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, but they have like Chelsea Grim's mom, dad, sister on there. They're still sitting in the same spot in the kitchen. I feel like they're frozen right there. And it looks like they're almost wearing the same clothes, but they're not. They're not wearing the same clothes. Was it Mike? Was it about the judge that got unalived by the other guy? I'm going to start doing some more pre-recordeds. I need to. We were talking about that actually the other night. It takes way less time, than alive. To me, anyway, it does. Let's see. If there's anything else. I don't think there really is. But I do like the new judge. He better not be leaving anytime soon. And just what I told you guys. So, okay. No, what I was going to tell you guys, my brother wrote me today and it was like out of the blue. And I was like, made me feel good. Oh, coming for what judge? Who's reading the chat? Make it really curly, yeah. Like put a perm in there. I had a perm probably about 10 years ago, 8, 9 years ago. I didn't call him. No. So I didn't call him, but I wrote him and it was like a while back. And then, I don't know if he just like didn't see it, but I didn't talk to him. Like we didn't really end up talking and then he wrote me today and he was like, how are you and Vincent? Love and miss you. That kind of stuff, you know? And I was like, oh, I said, we're doing good. You know, chilling. I didn't say that. I just said we're doing good. I think of him every time I go to the dentist because that's where he works. He works up at he works at the hospital. Well, he did anyway for the last 10 years. He's been up there. They've been adding on to this hospital and the company that like the union that my brother works for, his chapter or whatever it is. I don't know how that works, but his crew has been like contracted out to Ohio State forever. Like since I was in the hospital. He was working on the hospital as I was in there and he still was there. So every time I go to the dentist, I'm always like, man, you should call your brother and just say, when are you going on lunch? And then just meet and go have lunch or something. So next time I'm there, I'll have to do that. I went to Target last time because I had some extra time and they had some cool stuff on clearance. I got a little cart that I did not need. I didn't need it. I needed it like I need another head. But it was $7. And I was like, I'm going to get this $7. I had it under my arm. I was like, that's me all day, every day. But it's for like my cleaning supplies. Hey, Ashley, when's your birthday? Is it the 10th of October? We were talking about it earlier because we're all October babies. Hey, Toby. Solo, is your birthday in October? I don't think it is. I don't think you're an October baby. 10/10. Yeah, I was right. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought it was October 10th. I couldn't remember. I was like pretty positive, but I was like, oh, I don't know. When I worked at this restaurant when I was younger, we had like 30 people. I mean, there was at least a good 10 to 15 of us with October birthdays, and they're like all like back to back. And we were in our early 20s. So for the first, half a month of our first month of October, till like the 20th, we were pretty wasted. That's what we used to tell people anyway, because everybody had a birthday. Hey, true crime. Lullabies. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better. You have to go back and watch. It was pretty funny. Unfortunately we had to laugh at their expense, but I mean, at this point, you gotta laugh when you can, but George and Jorge got arrested. They both got arrested in the first domestic violence body cam video, but they're talking to Sarah outside, and she just, she performs. She performs a show. She really does. She really does. She does her best. Oh, also, I thought okay. So I got my channel. I talked to YouTube support today for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. It might've been 3 hours. I don't know. It seemed like it was forever. And I was trying to monetize my second channel, but I think, I think I was supposed to just like add that channel to this channel or something. So now it's asking me to close it, and I'm afraid to say close because I'm afraid it's going to somehow close this channel down. So I ain't touching nothing until I talk to them. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know. I'm just going to have Vincent help me. I just don't want, if he messes it up, I would be like, then I can yell at him. But I don't know. I just don't want to mess anything up. And then like I've heard there was a creator recently that accidentally deleted her channel, but she was able to somehow get it back. And that's what I keep thinking. And I'm like, I don't want to press the buttons. Like it just says, oh, Misty's calling me. It just says, it says you already have an account, but then, so it says close your other account. It says you already have an account. And it says like to check it, I confirm I have closed my duplicate accounts. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that means. But she said, the lady said was in the system and everything. They just needed to review it. But when they reviewed it, that's where like I got hit. Like I wish she would have reviewed it really quick. You know what I mean? I've been like, oh no, this is what you need to fix. Because I asked her and I thought I asked it right, but I must have asked it and got the answer. Like I must have got it mixed up. So I am getting there though with that. And then what else did I do today? I wrote everything down. I got rid of all my Post-it notes. I got everything wrote down, pretty much. I had a lot of stuff I had to do today. I am still working on the Discord because I have to have Vince to help me with that. That'll probably take like 2 minutes and I'll be like, oh, wow, that was easy or something. Or it'll be really hard. I don't know how to do it. But he said he knew how to do it, so he would help me. But yeah. Let's see. What's this? Chemical leak. Prompts evacuation in Ohio. Toxic chemical leak from a rail car. Whitewater, Ohio. Where the hell's Whitewater, Ohio? It sounds like up north. I don't know. Where the hell? I don't even know where these places are, and I live in Ohio. And it's not like I just moved here. I've lived here like pretty much my whole life. Whitewater, Ohio. That's not even coming up. It's like the only one is Indiana. Whitewater Township, that's why. I don't know. Let's see if I could put that in. It's still saying Indiana. That's weird. It says, wow, residents are being told to immediately evacuate and leave the area in any direction. What the heck? Is this a joke? There's not even a Whitewater, Ohio. Okay, we'll get, where's the other pictures at? Like, why are we getting the same picture, it feels like? Like, you know what I mean? Like, look, it's all the same one. It says Whitewater Township, Ohio. State Route 128. Never even heard of 128. Hamilton County. This is weird. It says Central Road of Indiana. Okay, this is weird. What state are they trying to say we're in? Like, Hamilton County is in Indiana. Can someone explain this to me? This is weird. Because then it says Central Railroad of Indiana right here. This is not even in Ohio. This is Indiana. This is so weird. I know that. I'm like, that one sounds like, but I mean, no, that one's not in Ohio. But I hope that everyone is able to get out of there. That's scary. Oh my gosh, this is kind of the stuff that freaks me out. Houses falling into the ocean. Look at this. Oh, no. Who has their house that far out? Or is it really not that far out? It's just that deep water. Oh my gosh, look at that. That makes me sick. That gives me the willies. That gives me the. And they got it from this side too? There goes the front door, I think. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Would you trust your house on stilts like that? I wouldn't. I would not trust that. No. Man, like, you know, I hate the ocean now too because of when the submersible imploded. I've just been I don't like the ocean as much now. So that kind of stuff really scares me. Yeah. Like, look at that. Well, if you wanted a new home, that's sad. I hope this was like their beach house and nothing personal was there, like too personal. You know, because that's sad. Like all of your pictures, all of your everything. I've had a fire burn everything to the ground. Like, I mean, just it was gone. It was gone. It was gone. But this freaks me out more. That freaks me out more. That freaks me out more. I don't know. I don't know why it does. It just does though. Look at that. It says collapse of a third home in just 5 days along North Carolina's Outer Banks. Wow. That's the kind of stuff. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's scary. Okay. Well, I think that's all I have for you guys. You had a fire too, Linda? It was horrible. I remember I just wanted to go home. Just wanted to, you know, it was like right after I'd been out with one of my friends. I hadn't been out in forever. This always happened when I didn't go out for a long time. Should hit the fan if I did. And I just wanted to go home. I had on like slacks and like a tank top and like a little shirt that like tied around my like, you know, like around my shoulders. I mean, I was dressed up in heels and everything. And I just wanted some pajamas on. I just wanted something comfortable on. Wanted to brush my teeth, take a shower, pull in, and I'm like, where the hell's my mom's apartment? It was just here. Like I was so like surprised because I thought I was just like in the wrong spot because she had just moved there. So in my mind, I'm like not comprehending what I'm seeing, like this pile of rubble and all of these fire trucks. And I'm like, no, I guess we're not. It was bad. But we laughed. I mean, we did end up laughing about it because there were funny parts to it. So, we literally just had to laugh. Like, I mean, what else are you going to do? What else? I mean, just wanted a toothbrush. Imagine that, toilet paper, something simple. Nope, ain't got none of it. It's all gone. But we rebuilt, and my mom met a very nice lady that ended up coming over, and she got stuff like she had a fire. So anytime she had heard on the scanner of a fire, she had like these little kits that she would bring. And she would drop it off. And she was like, literally, it took us forever to figure out who it was because she would just drop it off and she would leave like a little angel. And it had like cat litter and like stuff like that. And I had a cat and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so thoughtful because like we didn't think about him. Like, oh my gosh, we need a litter box like now. Like we have a cat. And so like it was like that and like some toiletries and stuff. But my mom ended up finding out who it was because my aunt knew everybody in that town. So they found her so we could tell her thank you. But yeah. Rental fire. Yeah, we had to. So, and then the insurance, you had to like write every single thing down, every single thing you owned. If you owned this tube of chapstick and you wanted to get reimbursed for this tube of chapstick, you better know how much it cost when you bought it, the depreciation value of it, and all of it. Like, and then you'd have to like, oh, it took me 2 weeks to do the paperwork. It was insanity. My cat and my dog. Yep. As soon as like I was cool, I wasn't crying or nothing like when I found out about the fire. Like I didn't know where like I knew everyone was okay because my aunt called and said, your mom was with me, she's fine. Like they didn't tell me what happened. And they're like, and your animals are fine. But when I saw my mom in person, that's when I cried. Because I saw her and she was fine, and I think that like that's when I like it just my body was like, okay, you can cry now. And I cried. But my mom saved Rocky. He's not in here right now, but he was getting ready to jump underneath her California king size bed. And he was in the middle of it. And she's like, if he would have went under, she's like, I would have never got him out. And she wouldn't have. And so she grabbed him real quick and then opened the door and the dog just walked out. Oh yeah. True crime lullabies. I don't have anything of my mom's really. My brother does. He has a storage facility full. I had stuff. I just got rid of a lot of it because it was just older stuff. I mean, it just got old, I do have this fireplace. I have her ashes up there. I don't really have anything from when I was a kid at all. Like my life prior to me being 30, I have like a stapler. This is insanity. Like really, a box of pictures and a VHS player and a VHS tape. And I got the VHS player within the last 9 years, so that doesn't really count. Yeah, I would save the animals. Yeah, they would. I wouldn't be able to. No, wouldn't be able to leave without my animals. And I was even just talking about this the other night to Vincent. I was like, we need to have like an evacuation plan because we live on the second floor. They make those balcony ladders where you could put them out over your balcony. And we need to think of a way we can harness those dogs on our backs. Like, I mean, really, if it came to it, that's what we'd have to do. I'd have to put Araya on me. He'd have to put Mia on his back. Oh, that's nice. True crime. That's really nice. My, I won't tell the whole story. I've told it before, but a girl that I grew up with broke into my mom and dad's house and stole my parents' like wedding bands and stuff that they were saving for me. So all of that stuff that I was supposed to get, like all the jewelry, and stuff like that. That's the only thing that my mom really had to give me was taken. and sold off to a pawn shop for rugs. Yep. Hope they were worth it to her, because I mean, it really broke my heart. But I decided years ago, the material things, it's the memories that, you know what I mean? I have the memories. No one could steal the memories. So yeah, it was, I was shocked. I was holding things for this girl. I was holding her son's birth certificate, passport, things of that nature. She asked me if I'd hold it. I didn't ask why. I just said, sure, because I was his godmother. Of course, whatever. He just give it to me. That was her way of, I guess, getting in and seeing how me and my mom were like living, you know, because it was just me and my mom, and seeing how, like, when we were there, when we weren't. She happened to get in there when we weren't there. And my mom woke me up the next day. My mom happened to take her rings off. Like 5 of them. She never did that. She never took them off ever, not ever, not ever. But her fingers were swollen because of a new medication she was on. So she took them off. And I come home from work, and I remember she like woke me up the next morning, and she was like, she said, did you take my rings? I'm like, what? Your rings? No, what do you mean? And she's like, I can't find them. And she's looking at me. And I mean, of course she's looking at me. I'm the only other person that lives there, you know? And I'm like, no, I didn't take your rings. Why would I take your rings? Do you see the rings on my hand? Like, mom, what's going on? You know? And so I was like, let me get up. You know what I mean? Something just like was like, something's wrong. And something told me to go into her room and look where her wedding band was and my dad's wedding band was. And when I opened up that drawer and there was no jewelry in there, I almost passed out. And I was like, we were robbed. And my mom was like, what do you mean? I'm like, I didn't take your rings. The wedding bands are gone. And then that's when we knew. But we didn't know who at first. And then we figured it out, and the cops didn't do anything. She never got in trouble for anything that she ever did. So I'm sure she did now, though. She looks terrible. She looks terrible. I'm sorry. I looked her up a couple weeks ago, and I'm happy for that. I'm happy for that, because she was a terrible person. And that's what happens when you're terrible to people. It starts to show on you. Betty, just think about it, you know? 7 generations back. I'd like to do my DNA. They do. They reap what they sow. They do. Yeah, they do. And like, that's why I'm just like, I knew it would take years. It would take, it might take years to catch up to her, but it did. It caught up. I didn't even recognize her. When I looked her up, I was like, oh my God. And I'm not saying that to be mean. Like, I'm saying that like, I was like, because I grew up with this girl. And if you would have been like, that's her, I would have been like, nah. Mm-mm. That's a good idea about the transplant and stuff, actually, to have all that. If I had a go bag, I'd always be getting in it to get something out. But I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to relax, I guess, for the rest of the evening. It's only 10:11. It's kind of weird coming on so early. But I am going to, let's see, what are we going to do tomorrow? What should we do? I have a couple cases down here. I have like so many tabs. We do need to do Chelsea Grim again. I have some stuff about Noah Pressgrove too. And I wanted to go over Diddy stuff. I just think that's like pretty interesting. I guess Brett Favre has Parkinson's. Wow, that's sad. That's sad. My grandfather had that. I've got the worst shakes too, so I'll probably end up having it. But that's fine. Everybody have a good night. Be careful with that hurricane out there. Oh my gosh. Hey, Ashley, are you guys cool? You're on the coast there. But yeah, wow. Be careful, guys. Weather is not messing around. But thank you for being here tonight. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, like, share, comment, all those things if you don't mind. It does help the channel grow. Comment your thoughts below. Let me know if you're following the Sarah Boone trial, if you want to follow the Sarah Boone trial, because I want to follow it. So we might as well follow it together, you know? But thank you guys for being here tonight. I do appreciate it. I'll see you guys all tomorrow on the live. And have a wonderful hump day tomorrow. So bye, guys.